More practice. This time with max hydration. If you're watching right now, make sure to hydrate. It's good for your body, good for your soul. But yeah, we got ourselves a tournament match. Oops. Versus Jupiter Climb coming up, and I want to do everything I can to be prepared for it. And once we're done with the tournament, I'll probably be done playing Lycanthrope for a little while, unless something else comes up that catches my attention with this preset. I'm ready to try out other things. There's the new updated Batmaster, adventure stuff, maybe even some custom preset stuff. There's a lot that I want to look into. There's a few mods as well, like the Axe Armor mod that I've been waiting to play. So it'll be fun. But until then, my primary focus is on being the best in the world at the video game and trying to get #1 in the tournament. By the way, everybody watching, I do want to learn Ritual of the Night Rando as well. That is on the list of things to do. Whether or not I'll play it regularly, I don't know. But I want to at least like try and understand it on a more serious level, as opposed to just being frustrated by that game. Because that game does frustrate me a lot, but I also appreciate a lot about that game, and I wish I was better at it. Because I had the same exact feelings about Aria for a long time, where I'm like, man, Aria of Sorrow, this game is really frustrating. But then I learned more about it, and then it became a lot nicer of a game to play through with like the randomizer and stuff like that. I think that's just normal for randomizers in general, is that they start off like confusing and frustrating, and then you learn more about them, and then they get more fun. I think it was easier for me to get into SotN randomization stuff because I already was like familiar with this game a lot. And there was also like very low expectations at the time that I put on myself. Anyways, nothing at the start here. The current preset is a lot better than when I was trying before. Gotcha. Pork bun. Fëanor, nice. I feel like that little wolf movement right there might be faster, might not be, I don't know. That's something that I should test. Red Rust Cloak, true. Shout outs to the Red Rust only speedrun. It is red and it is rusty. Even has like the like copper green, like when copper starts to rust, how it gets like a little green and stuff like that. It's quite accurate actually. Let's put that Fëanor on just to increase our stats. Oh my god, yeah. Our stats are increased. Homies exploded. Resist dark. Level up. Cool, cool. Garnet, I'll take it. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty. There's a lot of movement stuff I still need to practice, but I'll worry about that tomorrow, I think. I think that damage boost is fine. It's not, like, perfect. Medusa Shield might be nice, but it's not worth going back for. I think there's a world where you do this. For movement. Oops. But probably not, because this, like, yeah, that ruins your MP, so it's not worth it. Because now I have to untransform to refill MP at some point. I'll do it now. Yeah. See, I was trying to mess around with new stuff here, but it's just not worth. This should be enough to get me through the rest of the area. As long as I don't waste any magic. Yeah, there's a fine balance you have to hit between like trying to go fast as well as like maintaining how much magic you have, especially early on, because you need magic for a lot of important stuff. Like this skip coming up here, you need a certain amount of magic for. I'll grab that. Sure, Maulblung, yeah. Fenor, Maulblung. That was close. Pretty decent. And a Gauntlet, why not? All right. Is the Gauntlet worth putting on, though? No, I think the Mystic Pendant is better. Refilling our magic faster, like twice as fast, is so important. And the Fenor gives more overall stats, so it's better than the Gauntlet right now. Like, this preset has made me appreciate, ooh, Life Apple, the Mystic Pendant so much more. Genuinely, it's so nice. Like doubling your MP regen is big. It also helps that the wolf doesn't cost magic when you're just like in the wolf transformation running around. And running through enemies only costs 1. Like it makes it so much easier to maintain your MP that way. Magic management is terrible. It's just a skill that you have to learn and get like used to. It really just comes down to like finding a strat that works and then just doing that. That's like one of the things that I think a lot of people don't think about when playing through the randomizers. They're scared of like messing around with like a rigid set of like, okay, I always do this in this scenario kind of thing, and then practicing that. Kingstone, probably not worth. Is there anything worth buying, really? The Mana Prism or the library card's too expensive, so I'll just save up for maybe a second library card later. We did get the Eye of Vlad and Gravity Boots. Heart Refresh? Was that a Heart Refresh drop, really? Interesting. All right. Just barely enough magic to make it through here. Sweet. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like I could have tried to use more magic to go faster short term, but then I would have lost time later because I would have ran out of magic. So, it's just one of those things where managing it is important. Another Vlad relic, sure. I mean, I'm going to come back for this probably. Will I come back for this, actually? It's not guaranteed that I will. Because I don't have library cards, and I might not find one. So I'm going to grab it now. It's like a... Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's actually a problem. Never mind. I'm not going to grab it now. I'm just going to have to remember. Yeah, that was a mistake. Because I didn't have this open yet. I'm going to grab this for practice, but it's... I think in the actual tournament, I wouldn't grab that Monster Vial. Yeah, it just comes down to awareness of like what you think is worth movement-wise and like what's actually faster and like actually testing that. Or at least having an idea of what's fast is important. Jewel of Open is flight locked, okay. Interesting. Don't need any of that. Slight movement mistake. This is a library card. Okay. Unfortunate. Could have been a library card, though. Which would have made this worth it for sure. Oops. That's fine. They just had to reuse the sprite. I know, dude. The fact that the SotN devs are like, oh, we can just reuse some of these sprites. It'll be fine. Ended up like having crazy unintended consequences for the randomizer. Fuck. Yeah, there's better movement I could be doing here as well. I think Jupiter out-movemented me here. And then ended up screwing up the Flea Riders. But I think up until this point, Jupiter was ahead by a decent amount. There we go. Oops. That was the strat, and then I messed it up. Another Vlad. So we have 3 known Vlads already. Come on, turn around. Ring. Very interesting. So Colosseum has the other relic. Yeah. I mean, we have flight, so we should do out of logic flight. Now the question is, does that just mean Leapstone is there? Or does it mean that it's like Silver Ring into Leapstone? So we should just skip it, right? I'm trying to think, like, what is the world where we need the Colosseum relic? It could technically be flight, actually. It could be bat, actually. Although the odds of it being bat are quite low. I don't know how I feel about that. It just depends on what I find here, I guess. Although I want to get the Alrox warp at some point anyways. Okay, now I feel a lot better about checking that location. Wow. What? Oh yeah, I'm stupid. We got gravity boots, not Leapstone. Yeah, no, that was in logic. Okay, so that means our flight is actually back at the library, which we don't need to necessarily go back to. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is actually quite nice because we didn't have a library card, but now I pretty much can safely skip that location. That makes routing this a lot easier, actually. You want a preserved V? I'm doing okay. About as good as I can be, all things considered. Really trying to focus in on practicing the routing as much as I can and making good routing decisions. Because I just... Yeah, it just means that, like, that is, like, almost, guaranteed to be our flight-locked relic, and I just don't need it. It might make things easier. Well, now I definitely don't care. Yeah, there's, like, no reason to... Because it has to be Leapstone or Power of Mist, I guess? So there's no reason to go back to the library, yeah. Unless I find a library card. But from here, we pretty much just... The question is, do we do Silver Ring first? Fire of Bat is still a thing. We haven't done Fire of Bat yet. Glasses is probably... Huh. Never mind. So mist actually doesn't need to be anything. Because this was still our intended form of flight. What? This seat is really weird. So yeah, now we can... Okay. It just means that we're not skipping anything, and it just means Silver Ring is likely the next thing we need? Like, that's by skipping the Spike Breaker stuff? This is weird. Yeah, Mist, I think, leads to bait currently. Or it's just like a random Vlad, which actually makes things a little bit... Now that I know it's like random what's there, it could be a random Vlad, which is a lot scarier. So I kind of want to find a library card for that exact reason. But whatever. I think it's still worth skipping for now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do, 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 do-do. Yeah, this surely is a thinker. So the complexity right now was Jewel of Open and Mist were on the same level. No, sorry, Jewel of Open and Bat were on the same level, and Mist and Leapstone were on the same level. Which is really weird. But Leapstone was our flight, like it has to be. Which is the weirder part about all of this. Which means Mist isn't necessarily going to unlock anything right now. Until we find Spike Breaker, and then that means it's... I don't know. I'm just going to check Silver Ring, and that's going to, I think, help me figure out what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. Because we already found Echo as well, which means Spike Breaker is in logic, which likely Spike Breaker is like the ring or something that leads to something else. Or it's like Holy Glasses is there. So I think checking this, it could be Spike Breaker there as well, and then this is like the thing that we're supposed to find. Which would be really weird. Is that Silver Ring? Wow, vanilla. Okay. That's fine, because we're going back this way anyways. To get to the caverns. So this is fine. I'm okay with this. Yeah, someone did forget to randomize, true. Wow. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. Also, Bat and Echo were on the same layer as well, right? I'm not mistaking that. They were both flight locked, right? So weird. That pretty much means everything else has to be something, right? Like, there's not enough complexity left for there to be 3 things all on the same layer, complexity-wise. I don't know the math on that, but that's my guess. You know, this is a really good seed to have some decision-making practice. I think the only thing I could have done better there was to actually skip the Allrocks Warp, because I was pretty much guaranteed to come back this way anyways. I don't think there's a world where I go the other way. like through Castle Keep, through Chapel to get to Castle Keep, I mean. I don't think that's happening. Oh, I should have put on the rings as well, actually. That was a slight optimization error. Then put these back on for the MP regen. Yo, Emotionless, thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate you. I will do Fire of Bat. I will check Fire of Bat because I also need to check, or I need to grab the Heart of Vlad anyways. So if I'm going to warp over there to get the Heart of Vlad, I might as well check Fire of Bat as well. Now, I'm fairly certain I want to skip the library and the Soul of Bat location. Is it worth going to the second castle now? This is basically the same problem or the same thought process I had. Oh, okay, no, we're good. That would be the same thought process I had in the second race versus Jupiter, where it's like, okay, the seed wants me to go to the second castle. I'm just gonna go. However, I don't think it's 100% worth it to do that because I haven't found the final Vlad relic. My guess is the final Vlad relic is at Merman statue or it's Holy Glasses, and that gives me some ideas as to like what to skip after that. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm bad at the game. Like bonking there is so stupid. Shouldn't have done that. What happens if you wing smash the Holy Glasses relic? Oops. The game takes control of your character and you walk back slowly. Yeah, no, this is good decision-making, Seed. I think so far, routing-wise, I feel fine. I don't think there's anything I would have done differently. And there was like so many like question marks early on that I feel like doing this many checks is fine. If I find another Vlad relic, I'm skipping everything and just finding the glasses as fast as I can, pretty much. Like that's my goal. Because with one Vlad relic remaining and not having Holy Glasses, I think that's the most important thing, is to find Holy Glasses. Do I skip Merman? No. Oh, wait, the location? Maybe. Maybe. It depends on what I find at Scylla and here. If I find a Vlad relic here, 100% I skip Merman. Yo, what up, Fire? Always skip Merman. I think versus Jupiter, I think it's just worth it to skip Merman, right? Like it won me 2 seeds back to back versus him. Yo, what up, Jester? I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel like skipping Merman, skipping Creature is like the meta, right? Because if I'm posturing that I'm going to skip Merman statue, it forces the other player to either also skip Merman or they are then the ones doing the gambling. Does that make sense, right? Like if I'm like, hey, I'm going to skip Merman, it puts the pressure on the other opponent to like decide, okay, I'm going to skip Merman, which makes the Merman skip safe. Or it makes them have to feel like they have to check it in case it's something and get a quote-unquote free win. Okay, I'm skipping Merman. Because this is going to be all of the Vlad relics. And I'm going straight to Spike Breaker for the Holy Glasses. Unless Holy Glasses are just random, which would be annoying. Yes, it is the Princess Bride scene with the Cup of Venom, exactly. Well, that's the thing is I'm not going to tell Jupiter I'm skipping Merman, but having skipped Merman twice now and winning both times, and the fact that he skipped Merman versus me and won because of it, Like, I feel like that kind of postures Merman skip as, like, this is the meta now. You just kind of need to be doing this, right? Which puts the pressure on him. Also, that being the Ring of Vlad means I was correct. So Spike Breaker is just in the second castle, it seems. I think that's the correct read here. Spike Breaker is in the second castle, and the Holy Glasses, I think, are either... Could they just be random, actually? Because the Bat and Echo were both flight locked, which would be layer... No, I doubt it. So much time spent optimizing the Merman run just for people to skip it. Yeah. You want to know the real sauce that I've been thinking about? What if you save split and then just go down and then reset? If you don't find anything like Grand Floon or whatever. I feel like that's not worth it because of Spike Breaker being so much more accessible with the Dark Wolf stuff, but I'm going to skip this. I'm going to go straight to Spike Breaker because that's what my gut is telling me to do, and I want to follow my gut. And if I'm wrong, I'll check everything else on the way back. Yo, what up, Razorblade? This just feels like the correct play in my mind, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, like, I have to come back anyways, because I don't have a library card, so... Red Rust? Okie dokie. Now, I'm confused as heck. Where are Holy Glasses? Where could they even be? Because we found Mist. Locked behind Gravity Boots. So are they just randomly distributed? Is this just random second? No, because that doesn't make sense. Everything else is unlocked for us. We did Silver Ring already. Wait. Oh, it's just Jewel of Open. Jewel of Open unlocks glasses. So they might be at Merman. Which is fine, because I'm backtracking anyways. So honestly, the only punish here is Merman, right? I mean, I'm getting punished because I could have done those checks earlier, which would have saved me time. Yeah. Okay. That was me misreading the complexity. Because that's just me not knowing how to read complexity. Unfortunate. That's actually a huge mistake, all things considered. Still think library? It's not going to be at library. It's impossible. The complexity, like, there's not enough complexity for it to be at library because that means the complexity chain would not have... Okay, it didn't matter. Lamau. Never punished. That was a 33% chance, by the way. Because it was either at that location, Demon Card, which we skipped, or it was at Mermaid Statue, which we also skipped. But yeah, no, it could not have been at Soul of Bat. Yeah, just simply go to the correct location and you win. Doy. Because Mist was locked behind Gravity Boots, and then we found Flight somewhere else, which means that Mist didn't lead directly to complexity, so it couldn't have been there unless glasses were also not linked with complexity, which wasn't possible because there wouldn't be enough complexity otherwise. Yo, what up, Zet? I'm glad you made it to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Creature with the last Vlad relic. I hate to burst your bubble, but we know where the last Vlad relic is. Sometimes you get rewarded for being dumb. Sometimes you just misread the complexity and still get rewarded by going to the correct location on accident. It happens. That's basically what happened to us this seed. So we got a little lucky. And that's okay. Because getting lucky is part of the skill check that is randomizer. Sometimes the randomizer is checking your luck stat before it checks anything else. All right? We have a decent setup. Nothing too crazy. All things... Oops, that was supposed to be holy glasses. Come on. I messed this up big time. Yeah, sometimes being dumb is the correct strat. Just like, don't think, turn your brain off. That's how I won game 2 versus Jupiter. I just turned my brain off.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Mango Plushie, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate that. Yo, raw tier 1s are becoming quite the hot commodity because of the new Twitch subscriber plus program thing. The more subscribed tier 1 subs, the better, in my opinion. Whoop. Let's refill our MP and let's go beat the game. Get like a sub 40. Yo, Davey. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully your stream went well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. We're finishing up a practice randomizer seed. The seed went really, really well. We just have to get to the end of the game now. I got a little lucky with my routing because I made a small routing mistake that ended up actually helping me instead of hurting me, which is cool. But other than that, I feel like I routed the seed pretty darn well. Like, I didn't get too ahead of myself. I didn't make any crazy mistakes. It's really hard to do a buffered Tetra Spirit there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, everybody joining in, if somebody wants to type in ! new video, or new vid, actually. If you don't plan on sticking around for the live stream, I definitely recommend if you want a new YouTube video to check out. If you're looking for some quality YouTube content. I'm going the wrong way. Well, I should be fine going this way, actually, yeah. I'm not a baby. Check out the new vid. It's a 20-minute video explaining the crazy Aria of Sorrow Aria of Sorrow any percent speedrun. And how without particular speedrun strats, the odds of getting world record are 1 in 100 million. Literally 1 in 100 million. That's not a joke. That's not a meme. Like, those are the actual odds without the speedrun strats. I guess I could shout out Medusi.com if you feel like you want to go to Medusi.com. That's cool too. I won't stop you. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I could have done differently with this seed is I could have done more item checks to look for a stronger weapon. Will my next vid be the pacifist run? Yeah, it should be. I'm working on the script for the pacifist run. I'm also working with Bobby. Twitch.tv/Bobby. Spelt with an E-I-G-H instead of a Y. To go over the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon speedrun. And I want to turn that into a video similar to what we did with Aria. Because I think that would be a lot of fun. Speedrun and explaining vids are most entertaining by a large margin. I think so. I think the video is doing really well, numbers-wise. I think there's a lot of potential for the format that I'm doing, where it's me and a speedrunning like expert or world record holder or whatever discussing the video together, like discussing the world record together. So I'm learning a lot from the actual expert, and then I can like synthesize that down into another video, or sorry, into like a more commentary on top of that to fill in whatever gaps. I think it's good. I think it also helps to show off that like other speedrunners exist and like are good at games, and you know, it's a way for me to get my friends involved in my videos as well, which is really cool. Because I like being able to support my friends. I'm sure I'll put that on. And I think that's cool. This is probably going to be a 2-cycle for Dracula. I'm not doing like a ton of damage here. Should easily be sub 40 though. Oh, wait. I should try and do the vial stack here, actually. I have like one chance to do the vial stack here with the bat pentagram that I have. Yeah, that's actually optimal. Oh man, that would, if this was an actual tournament match, I'd be so nervous to do this. Where is it? Monster Vial 2. All right. This would make or break a 1-cycle, I think. What are, okay. Nice. That was big damage. That actually mattered. Oh, I could have strength potion beforehand as well to do even more damage. That's a me throwing. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have done the strength potion first. If this doesn't 1-cycle, that's why. Yeah, I threw there. Unfortunate. Oh, my damage was off by a lot, huh? Yeah. Still, decent time, all things considered. It would have been worth doing the strength potion first, because all of that extra damage that I would have gotten would have been like, every single hit would have been like 10 plus or whatever. Thank you, James, for the sub. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, you should subscribe not only to Dragon Blitz Daily, but also to the main channel if you can. But yeah, also join the live streams. They're a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and pay out the believers, because we were gambling on whether I finish this in 52 minutes. This seems a little bit faster than 52 minutes. Just by a little bit. Yeah, that was a crazy good seed. Don't forget to hydrate, and have a good one, YouTube. Take it easy.